Hello to my channel Chinese Star. Today we will bring you the following hot and exciting news.
The short drama queen throne is reshuffled. Yu Yin fell out of the top 3, Miemie, Nian, and Yu Yuting fought for the top spot. The short drama circle ushered in the biggest shock of the year. Yu Yin, the sweet girl top streamer who had dominated the list for 3 consecutive months, was squeezed to 4th place, and fans couldn't believe it. The competition for the top spot is getting more and more intense. Energetic beautiful girl Yu Yin and cold and beautiful sister Yu Yuting are facing each other head-on. Acting skills, appearance, and opicality are all in full swing, and the competition is so fierce that every hot search word is like a powder keg. And the dark horse newcomer Miemie quietly stabilized the 2nd place. Netizens praised her for acting like what she is, and her emotions are steady and accurate, and she is very likely to counterattack and top the list. It is worth mentioning that Hao Chang'u, who was originally not optimistic, is only 0.5 points behind, and there is a possibility of overtaking at any time. It is simply a high-energy warning in the short drama circle. This big reshuffle about the short drama queen throne is not only a contest of strength, but also a true reflection of the audience's taste. Who can maintain the popularity and laugh to the end? Who will fall off the list overnight? Let's wait and see. Miemie breaks the age difference curse with her baby face. In Me and Rose, she and Yu Long, who is 12 years older than her, play lovers. At first, they were mocked for having a serious father-daughter relationship, but in just 2 episodes, the audience was really attracted to them. Especially the scene where they stood on tiptoe to ask for a kiss. The sweetness was comparable to first love, and the barrage directly exploded into "Is the Civil Affairs Bureau open? I want to make an appointment for marriage registration." What's more amazing is that Miemie did not deliberately pretend to be young, but used her eyes and body language to create a unique sense of attachment to the character, which made people immersed in the play in a second. Being coquettish is not pretending, it is instinct. This sentence is simply interpreted vividly on her. In the latest episode, her hug with Yu Long in the rain once again became a hot search. She performed the adult love with a high-level atmosphere of girlishness and restraint. Netizens shouted, "This is not a CP feeling, it is destiny." Some people say that she relies on her face to make a living, but she has long proved with her acting skills that appearance is the ticket and strength is the trump card. Today, Miemie is not just a sweet girl, but a popular girl who has the potential to become the queen of short dramas. What's even more exciting is that a group of young actresses born after 2000 have emerged with hit dramas. Some have become gods by blowing smoke rings, some have made fighting scenes into martial arts films, and some have used Cheongsam to get millions of views. This traffic war is more exciting than palace fighting dramas. The popularity list of the short drama market has recently become a source of happiness for the spectators. Nian directly lifted the audience's head with the word "not enough" in Hunting Crime Picture Book 2. This sweet girl who was born in a talent show, when she played Minzu who was abused by her family, her eyes were full of broken stubbornness, and even the old actors praised her for letting tears flow into people's hearts. Now she is holding the costume suspense drama The Palm of Life, and the Reuters of her riding a horse in red clothes alone has been on the hot search 3 times. Fans urge the broadcast every day in the super chat. Nian Bao, user IQ to crush the villain. Yu Yuting's killer is pure and lustful. In the imperial concubine is extra cautious. She wears a pearl-studded imperial concubine's crown, and her eyelashes tremble like butterfly wings when she raises her eyes. While criticizing the green tea routine, the audience could not help but watch 10 episodes in a row. The way this woman hooks her fingers, I can't stand to define the emperor. The behind-the-scenes video of her kissing scene with top actor Yu Yin has been viewed over 100 million times in 3 days, and the barrage is full of "I moved to the Civil Affairs Bureau myself." Hao Chang'u is the real dark horse. In Lank, she wore a dark green Cheongsam and waved a fan, and the barrage was instantly flooded with "Sister Stepped on Me." Unexpectedly, in Rose Hidden in Midsummer, she played the cancer girl Zhang Qiao, and when she smiled and cried and said "You have to see spring for me," the audience was tortured to have a heart attack. Now her upcoming drama Chang'an Change has been dug out of the clip of flying over the eaves and walls, and the martial arts instructor praised it and said, "This girl doesn't need a stand-in when hanging on the wire, and she can turn in the air more smoothly than the male actor." Yu Yin fell from the top of the list, but made the CP fans crazy. In Ying, she bit the cigarette holder and blew smoke rings on Bai Fangman's face, and the sexual tension was directly pulled. Fans cut this into a 15-second short video, which attracted 2 million likes on Douyin. The newly completed The Palace of Qing Dynasty Reuters is even more amazing. She looks back in the snow with a hairpin, and the broken beauty is like an ancient painting taken from the wall of the Forbidden City. Zhao Jia and Wang Dao's double-A couple are crazy. In Two Dense Scarlet, the two people flirt with each other without any lines, and just the eye contact makes the audience blush and heartbeat. The most amazing thing is the way the bed scene is shot. Zhao Jia hooks the other party's tie with the tip of her high heels, and the barrage instantly explodes into a fireworks factory. This sister recently played changing faces in a second at the ceremony, switching from cruel to charming and then back to indifference. Netizens begged for a class to teach. Sister's expression management is programmed by AI, right? Yu Yin and Wang Wenbo, the old partners, played a new trick in the sweet pet drama. In When Platycodon Blooms, she played a straight ball love-chasing girl, and she blushed to her ears when she donned the male lead against the wall. The audience laughed and complained, "How come you two are still like first love after dating for so long?" The funniest part was the kissing scene. Wang Wenbo wiped his mouth subconsciously after kissing her, and she chased him for 3 blocks with a pillow, and the laughter on the set almost blew off the roof. Mock Iran used life revolving lantern to prove that cute girls can also be cruel. The scene where she played the seriously ill girl Zhu Yuan, who fell down after dancing the last dance in the ward, made the barrage cry like the Pacific Ocean. Turning around in the Eternal God Emperor, she swung her sword to split the yellow sand all over the sky, and her fighting scenes were smooth and flowing, and she was praised as the female version of Jet Li. Fans were split on the scene. "Sister, don't hit me, Mom feels bad," and "Princess cut me" cheering signs appeared at the same time at the airport. Wang Zhejian Lu Dunzhong's second drama became popular before it was aired. In The Emperor and Her, she played a scheming concubine, and the scene where she scratched the Emperor's Adam's apple with her fingernails was edited into the classic collection of fishing beauties. The new drama The Sixth Strategy is even more exciting. In the trailer, she is trying to capture 3 male protagonists at the same time, and the audience is so anxious that they slap their thighs. The system should quickly give me a cheat code. Sun Kyangson, who is in the comedy track, has made a breakthrough by disguising herself as a man and win the championship. The clip of her teasing the maid with a mustache was made into an emoticon package of Gracie Boss and swept all the major crews. The most amazing thing is that when she was asked during the live broadcast why don't you act in idol dramas, she rolled her eyes and said, "I look like a silly and sweet girl, and the audience will probably laugh." Guo Yuxin has carved out a path for herself among the young actresses born after 2000 with her looks. The shot of her holding flowers against the light in Please Tell Me If You Love Me has been set as the lock screen wallpaper by millions of netizens. Sharp-eyed fans discovered that when she was filming a crying scene, even the tip of her nose would slowly turn red, and the barrage was full of comments such as "What kind of fairy crying is this?" Su Yizhen's transformation into a long-running drama has exposed her shortcomings. In The Sun Accompanies Me, she played Iozan's assistant and was complained that she was like an emotionless bag-carrying machine. Old fans were heartbroken. She should come back to film short dramas. The scene of her confronting the scumbag in Suzingai was so exciting. Li Qi's teardrop mole has become a new template for plastic surgery. In The Emperor and Her, she failed to seduce the emperor and was strangled by the neck. The scene in which she was in pain and still smiled while crying was edited into the textbook of crazy criticism of beauty. Netizens commented, "If this teardrop mole grows on my face, it will be a matchmaker's mole, but if it grows on her face, it will be a scoundrel who brings disaster to the country." Wang Xiaoi's Chong Sam style has brought Republican dramas to a new height. In She Brings Spring, she wore a dark blue Chong Sam and waved around fan, and was praised for taking over the title of Chong Sam Queen from Maggie Cheung. A clip of her chasing a tram in high heels directly made the same embroidered shoes popular, and Bao stores put Xiaoi's same style on the shelves overnight. Song Yuji proved with her acting skills that villains can also attract fans. In The Regent's Prisoner, she smiled and fed poison wine to her enemies, and the barrage was full of "Sister, kill me." The most amazing thing was the scene of successful revenge. She cried and laughed, and the audience followed her crying and laughing in almost schizophrenia. The worst in this melee was the props team. Yu Yuting's pearl hairpin was sold out by fans asking for links. Hao Chenggai's Chong Sam buttons were auctioned for 5 figures, and Yu Yin's jade cigarette holder for blowing smoke rings became a hot item on Bao. Even the extras benefited from it. The guy who handed Zhao Jia coffee gained 100,000 followers on Douyin overnight. The survival rules of the short drama circle are getting wilder and wilder. You need to be able to play fighting scenes that can be heartbreaking, sweet or salty, and lively. The audience now not only wants to watch kissing scenes, but also scenes with sexual tension. Not only want to see the heroine turn evil, but also revenge with brains. There is no permanent winner in this battle for traffic, but the spectators will never lose out. After all, who can resist the new CPs and new gods to lick the screen every day?
Thank you for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe to our support channel.